Roxanne?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I think you're good, Mary. Sorry about that. I had trouble getting in.
That's all right. It's okay. Okay, now go.
I don't see John on yet, so.
Okay. I see Eric.
I can try and text John just to see if he's having an issue getting in.
Okay.
Can you hear me all right? Just curious.
Yes, I can hear you, Eric.
Thank you.
Was that? No, I thought maybe that was John coming in. Okay, I'm just going to put this on pause for a minute.
I'd like to call this administration committee meeting to order. Roll call.
John Marshall.
Mary McGrattan. Any citizens' comments?
And President Eric Treaster.
Can you?
Oh, yes, go ahead, Eric.
Thank you. Getting some echo here. That might be me. The reason I'm here this evening is, as you probably remember, I took a lot of interest in the short-term rental or.
Yes.
Wondering if we've had any feedback as to how well it's working, how many permits have been issued. And the reason for the question is it's my understanding that there's an active STR being conducted at Long Pond that's still clogging up the roads with too many guest parking and so forth. And I've also heard that the police will not enforce the parking requirement of the ordinance unless the road is posted no parking. So I'm just curious as to what kind of feedback we're getting, how successful it is, and if anyone knows. And I'm just curious because it has that ordinance has a self-expiring, a self-terminating provision in it.
In 2 years, or probably less than that now.
And I'd hate to see it expire because of lack of enforcement or lack of enthusiastic support for that ordinance. So I'm just curious. The reason I'm here is to see if anyone's heard anything.
Okay, in all honesty, I have personally heard nothing. Have you, Roxanne?
No.
John?
No, I haven't heard a thing.
Okay, we haven't heard a thing. I will check it out and see if if there's been any complaints to the police or to zoning. I don't know. I've heard nothing. So we can just follow up with that.
Would it be appropriate to ask the same question of the mayor tonight during the council meeting, do you think?
Why not?
I can do it either during citizens petitions or perhaps a council member could ask, but I don't want to do it if a council member will ask the question.
All right, I can say that you came to our meeting and asked if we knew anything, and none of us present knew anything. So, I can ask the mayor when he, after his talk.
Okay, that would be great. And I think what's triggering it is I've heard the one of the businesses that I deal with, the owner lives on Long Pond, and
Okay.
his neighbor's been actively conducting a short-term rental business that appears to be in massive violation of the ordinance.
Okay.
And it's my understanding that neighbor has complained repeatedly to Kyle, to the enforcement officer, and I'm just curious as to how serious the town's going to be in enforcing it. I personally am not in favor of any short-term rentals because I don't think they're
Right.
a proper commercial business in a residential district. But
Right.
I had high hopes for the ordinance, and that's my concern.
Okay, I will try to find out for you. I will ask the mayor tonight, after he gives his speech, and see what he says.
Super, much appreciated. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, John, we need to, we made some not non-substantive changes to the alcoholic beverage ordinance. I don't know if you had a chance to see them. I can tell you what they are. John?
Yeah, no, I read it earlier. Ross, I'm on here twice. Can you get rid of one of me?
What is it?
Okay, see if that's better.
But no,
Okay.
it's on the video. Anyway, yeah, Mary, I did read it, and I like it.
Okay, so it's mainly not substantive. We corrected some of the Parks and Rec property addresses. And then, of course, we did delete the Gales Ferry Firehouse. And also, we deleted the amount of the fine and just put in there, according to the Connecticut General Statutes, we may fine somebody.
Yes, yeah,
And
saw that.
that's about the extent of what we did.
Yeah, small changes, but I like them.
Small changes. All right, right. Okay, now number 2.
Mary,
Go ahead.
Mary, I just wanted to mention that I think Karen Parkinson was coming tonight to talk about new business item 1, and she might have also thought the meeting started at 6, so you might want to come back to that item when you get to it, because I know she had said she was going to come.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, the agenda says 6 o'clock.
Oh,
Yeah,
mine says
so-
5:30.
Yeah, I think there was it wasn't right on the website, so
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So John, you want to move this ordinance to bring it to the town council for a vote?
I have a blank screen, Mary. I can't see what I'm reading.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Motion to adopt proposed amendments to ordinance number 300-029, an ordinance regarding control of alcoholic beverages at Town of Ledyard facilities, as contained in the draft dated August 26, 2020.
Second.
Okay. Motion passes. Yes, McGrattan and Marshall. Okay, let me move up here. Come on. Okay. All right. Okay, that was all old business. Now, new business. Okay, the signage regarding the dog leash law. Scott Johnson is going to order the signs so that they will all be consistent. And we have notified the Historic District Commission and the Conservation Commission that Scott's available to order it for them. So he is going to do that.
Okay, and then that will come out of the appropriate budget?
Yes, each of their budgets it will come out of, right?
Okay.
Okay, so number 2, we'll wait to see if Karen comes.
Right, yeah.
Okay, and as you know, John, we had 16 people who applied to be on the Agricultural Commission. And so we went through them and picked out, according to the ordinance, 3 from the farming community and 4 from the community at large. So if you want, I will make a motion. I will read the names of the people that we have picked and the ones that didn't make it. Is that okay?
Okay, who picked them?
Myself, Linda, what's her name? Andra. Okay. All right. I move to recommend the town council appoint, and I'm going to list the names and their terms. For the regular members, it would be Allison Angelini from the farming community, and she's would be on for 2 years. Karen Parkinson, and I forgot if I said Angelini, is it unaffiliated? Karen Parkinson.
Yep, got that.
Okay, Karen Parkinson, Republican from the farming community. She's going to be appointed for 3 years. Russell Holmberg from the unaffiliated from the farming community for 3 years. Katie Uhas, unaffiliated from the community at large, 2 years. And Mike Morelli, Democrat from the community at large, 1 year. And then we have 2 alternate members. Kelsey Marie Bradley, Democrat from the community at large, and she would be for 3 years. And Steve Modick, Republican from the community at large, 2 years. And we would recommend those names to the town council for appointment to the commission. Do I have a second?
Okay, second.
Okay. Then I will read the names of the ones who were not appointed. And so in that case, we would not act on items 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 12, 15, and 16. And the applicants who are not being appointed are Rachel Watrous, Jacob Watrous, Paul Mogul, Ann Wurzbacher, Corey Watford, Hillary McDonald, Bruce Gartzka, Matthew Lemoyne, and William Thorne. Okay?
Yep.
All right, and I think that's all. Except for Karen. What time 50 if she comes?
You have to vote. What's the vote?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. John said yes. And are you all in favor?
I am. I reviewed the applications. I thought we were going to discuss them during the meeting. I didn't know we had to pick them ahead of time.
Oh, well, we could we could take all day during doing that.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with the choices. They were all very well qualified. I'm fine with the choices.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was one. I just wasn't sure of the process.
Okay. Well, I just figured that. Well, for the other thing is we had to pick 4 from the community and 3 from the farmers, and that was difficult because most of them all had some connection to the farming community. So.
Yeah, the only one that I picked that didn't get in was Mogul.
Okay.
Other than that, we were and Garska.
Okay.
But I'm fine with the choices.
Right, and here's the other thing too. They can attend the meetings, and then as people leave, and if they're still interested, they can be appointed. I mean, we have all their information. We'll have all their information on file.
Yeah, and they can still participate as a non-voting member.
Absolutely. Right. Okay. I guess it's 5:58 according to my watch. I'm just thinking I can wait if Karen comes because we're really not going to do anything other than, in other words, there's no motion. Whoa, I lost something here.
Yeah. You
Something-
just might want to mention,
Yeah.
here she is.
Oh,
You
good.
just might want to mention to John that, per the ordinance, the terms had to be staggered, which is why they're different 2 years, 3 years, 1 year. So, that's why they're different for the first year. And then thereafter, their reappointments would be years.
I do remember discussing that, Roxanne. So it'd be a fresh group all the time, pretty much.
Right,
Mhm.
yep.
Okay, so that's all the business that we have, John. Is Karen here?
Yeah, I'm here. I thought the meeting started at 6. You changed it to 5:30 or?
I don't know. I thought it always was at 5:30.
Well,
on
the website agenda says 6. That's where we got confused. I did the same thing, Karen.
Okay.
Okay, Karen, you were concerned about amending the ordinance to add something concerning zoning.
Well, but after I did that, I did some more research. And I think it should be greater than just zoning. And I prepared something. I think I sent it to Roxanne, so it'll be in writing also. And you should have that, but I can read it anyway to get it into the minutes. I researched a lot of the surrounding towns. I looked into powers and duties. I talked to a couple other people that were going to join the commission, and everyone seemed to be under the impression that it was broader in scope than the ordinance says. The ordinance speaks mostly land preservation, farm preservation.
Right.
So,
Well, that was the idea of, they heard from the Department of Agriculture, and in order to take advantage of some of these programs, we had to have a agricultural ordinance. And that
Sure.
was the reason that, so let me just read to you the purpose.
yeah,
An agricultural commission is established to enable the town of Ledyard to participate in joint partnership programs available through the Connecticut Department of Agriculture's Farmland Preservation Program and the Community Farm Preservation Program, and to obtain funding from the state, the Connecticut Farmland Trust, and other sources to purchase the development rights of farmland for future preservation. And then another part of the ordinance sets up a fund, an agricultural land preservation fund, to allow the town to participate in this program. So it doesn't really, it does, under powers and duties, it says identify impact or possible changes to Ledyard's plan of conservation and development, and work with land use commissions to recognize farmland preservation in the plan of conservation and development.
right.
Now, I think, I thought maybe Nate Woody would be here. I think the planning and zoning is going to hold up on any changes to the ag regulations until they've had an opportunity to hear from the Agricultural Commission. So there is an opportunity to express your likes or dislikes with, what they're going to do. And certainly as a commission, when you are established, you will have more, clout. It's an agricultural commission is an advisory. It has no authority, but certainly as a group, you would have clout.
Right. But when I researched some of the other ones, some of them have gone, have do the farm preservation, yes, but have gone beyond that. And the best one I found was Guilford, which was written in 2006 even, way back that far long ago. And
Right.
then their vision is, and I just put Ledyard in instead of Guilford, the
Right.
vision would be Ledyard is a community that is educated about, understands, and supports agriculture. Under mission, the mission would be to support agriculture and Ledyard through education, communication, conflict resolution, regulatory guidance, and promoting the economic viability of farming. And then under powers and duties, it has 3 powers and duties, 4: information, education, conflict resolution, and what was the next one? Economic opportunities. Under information, it says serve as a conduit between nonprofit agencies and local farmers. Serve as an agriculture clearinghouse by creating an information website and map of local farms. Chart land use and Ledyard to support a balance between agriculture and preservation and other land uses. Under education, recommend necessary changes to language and practice and across town departments and other boards and commissions as necessary regarding a local definition for agriculture, farming, and farms. Educate town government about agriculture laws, such as right to farm and legal issues regarding farm machines. Provide information and guidance on agriculture-related zoning issues to town departments and other boards and commissions as necessary. Provide opportunities to support young farmers and new farmers, such as Farmer to Farmer program, Land Link, and other mentoring programs. Support local and regional and state vocational agricultural education programs like a VOAG. Conflict resolution, serve as an advisory and conflict resolution capacity to residents, establish town committees and departments. And economic opportunities, identify innovative opportunities for farming, additional lands in Ledyard. Promote opportunities for residents and local business to support and value farming. Serve as a conduit between nonprofit agencies, funders, and local farmers. And create a climate that supports the economic viability of farming as a career at Ledyard. I think if it's not essential that we amend the ordinance, but if we want to, it's considering all these people that want to join the Ag Commission, I think they really expected it to be a much broader scope than what it currently is. I know I was disappointed when I read the ordinance.
Okay, well, again, yet there's 7 people, and when I look at the powers and duties, you have a lot to do.
Yeah.
And you also, nothing stops you from, during citizen petitions, going to the zoning, planning and zoning and stating what you would like. And I know the Conservation Commission, again, has no authority. They're just an advisory, and they do a lot. They have a lot of input to land use in the plan of conservation and development. So there's a lot of opportunities, not necessarily written down, but you can be as active as you want to be.
Okay. All right. So and maybe we can let when the Ag Commission gets together to see if they're comfortable with that.
Yes. I mean, like I said, there's nothing that says you cannot do any of these things. And again, the way I look at it, we just started. In other words, I don't want to amend an ordinance that we haven't even tried yet.
Yeah, right. Okay. Good point.
We haven't even tried it.
Yeah, good point. Good. All right.
Yeah, we can always expand on it later. That's not a big deal.
Exactly. Yeah. Let's try it out. Try it on for size and see.
Baby steps.
Sounds like a good idea.
Okay. Thanks for your input, Karen.
Okay, you're welcome.
Okay. And I don't know whether you heard, but you are being recommended for appointment.
Okay. No, I didn't hear that. Thank you.
Right. So be careful what you ask for. Okay. All right. John, do you have anything else?
No, I'm good.
Right, okay. Did we cover everything, Roxanne?
Yes, it looks like you got through all of it.
Okay, good, good. All right. I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, aye. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mary. Bye-bye.
Okay,
Good night, everybody.
okay, good night, John.
Have a good night at work. Thanks for coming, making the
Okay.
effort.
Thanks. Sorry I was late.
That's all right. That's okay.
That's been an issue before, so.
But better late than never, I guess, huh?
Right, right. Because it was just going to be you and I was hoping that you did come because I've been practicing all day on using a
Well, you did good. Now, can you see me right now?
Zoom.
Yeah, Mary, can you see me?
No, no.
Okay.
Right now I have the, what's the word? I have the agenda in front of me, so I can't see anybody.
Okay.
John, I can see you, John. You're there.
You can
Oh.
see me?
I
Everyone,
hear you. Right.
we can see
Okay.
Karen, we can see everybody, so.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay. Good night.
Okay, night.
Night.